Rock City Networks and tonedeaf.com.au coming to you from Face the Music 2011 here at the Melbourne Arts Centre. And during one of my breaks in my interviews, I walked up to the registration desk and found Greg Arnold standing over there, ex-frontman of Things of Stone and Wood. How are you, my friend?
I'm going very well, thanks, Ben.
Excellent. Now, talking to you and the girls over at the desk, I find out you've got a new project together, Swamp Dandies?
That's right, yeah, it's kind of a new band in a funny way. It's called the Swamp Dandies. We've got our debut record coming out, but the band itself goes back to 2000 when we started touring around, doing little acoustic gigs of my songs, and about 2006 I started going, wow, we've got to record this thing, You know, and it sort of led to the record. Yeah,
now the record's called Fall.
That's right. Yeah.
Where's that title from? I don't usually ask that question, but that's a bit of an interesting one.
I noticed it cropping up in the lyrics. I'm a bit struggling to work out why it's there so frequently, but it was in the lyrics a lot. And then when I mixed the album, I was in America, so I was there during their fall. So I thought, you know, all arrows are pointing to calling this album Fall. It was called. I actually had to start changing lyrics because I went, oh, not another one, Falling. Come on, go to the thesaurus.
Yeah. Fair enough. Now, people will go through the lyrics now and notice that when they listen to the record.
I'll no doubt get letters from you. I'm afraid you have used it two times, too many.
Yeah, that's it. You know, maybe it'll become one of those classic albums like a movie where you play the games. How many times does it pop up in a...
That's right.
There you go. That's a good seller.
Exactly.
Right, we'll bring that out later on in the year, some sort of board game. Perfect.
Long overdue.
Yeah,
perfect.
Absolutely. Interactive board game. Now, tell me about the first single, Olivia? Is that the first one lifted off the record?
Yeah, it is indeed, yeah. Well, that was a sort of bizarre story behind that song. I was in Nashville producing a record with a friend of mine, Karis Thompson. And
from the True Believers?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's a lovely man.
He is indeed.
Lovely
great
man.
Artist.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun to travel around America with, I got to say. So we were in Nashville and... we went to this cafe called the White Trash Cafe, and they were kind of clowning around the whole time, and everyone's being really nice to us, and we sit down to have our breakfast, and the owner of the cafe comes down, and he's talking to us, he's really effusive as well, and at this point I'm just thinking, man, Karis and I are the most fascinating people in the world, you know, people keep coming and talk to us, this is great. And so we're talking away, and I suddenly look around and notice there's a picture of Olivia Newton-John, and I go, oh, that's good, Livy, good old Livy, you know. And then look again, there's another photo of Livy, then kind of another one. And another one. And I realised we've inadvertently walked into this kind of near shrine to Livy. And I, at this point, begin to question that perhaps I'm not as fascinating as I thought I was. And perhaps that it was just because I was Australian that made me one step closer to Livy, one step closer to what he was hoping was going to happen, that Livy would walk through the door for breakfast. So the song's written from his perspective.
Yeah, okay. So that's very interesting. I wonder if there's a bar like that for Kylie.
I suspect there would be.
But Olivia in Nashville.
In Nashville, yeah. Well, you know, and they were leaning heavily on that great early 70s Livy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there was still the standard photos from Physical and all that.
Yeah.
But I was back to the Let Me Be There, 70s Livy.
Well, I noticed there's quite a few tributes to Livy in the clip. In the video.
Indeed, yeah. So we tried to have a little mash-up of a few little cameos from...
I'm definitely not going to spoil it and mention any, but you'll it's pretty cool.
Spot the reference.
You'll probably have to go back and watch it a few times to actually pick them all, because I was just like, oh, wow. And then I'm listening to the track, and then, oh, wow, there's another one. So.
And I got to say, some of them are pretty good. I mean, I was there at the making of the clip, so I know it actually wasn't Livy, but there's a few bits in the clip where I go, pretty much looks like Livy there.
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll get to get her opinion on that if she ever gets
Well, that's right. We'll keep sending copies. Sooner or later, you know.
Excellent.
Here's hoping she loves it and enjoys it in the spirit in which it was
intended. She's a cool lady. I think she'll take it on board. I can't officially speak for her myself, yeah. So when did the record get released?
It's actually getting released. Yeah, getting released tomorrow.
Oh,
the single came out a couple of weeks ago. We've had a great response to the clip and the
Sometimes it pays to bump into musos at music conferences. It's perfect.
That's right.
Tomorrow releasing. Now, what's the plan with the record? As far as touring?
We've done a bit of a sort of mini national tour now, and we launched in Melbourne a couple of weeks ago, and I've got another gig coming up in Melbourne with Caris on Thursday, December 8th at Northcote Social Club. There you go. I'll have the tour itinerary there. And we're also going to Brisbane to the Powerhouse on the 4th of December and Sydney Livehouse on the 3rd of December. So
some cool venues, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice tour. So far, it's been going really well too. We went down to Ballerine and then the Thornbury Theatre, which was just a fantastic gig. And then we're doing a few more shows over December, and then we'll get back in amongst it again in February.
Awesome. Take that month off.
That's right.
You're going to need it when you start touring.
Well, that's right. You know, I don't tour as much as I used to. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, you'll probably get that fire in your belly, and you know, Caris seems like he'd be fun to tour with.
He is he's an exemplar. He is a role model for us all.
Excellent.
You know, I mean, he's actually the way he just keeps touring and going so far and wide. It's an incredible testament to what you can achieve as an independent artist. And he's really done that. He can feel really proud that he's built this thing. Yeah,
it's fantastic. All right, mate. Well, let's leave it at that. And if you want any more information, you can go to theswampdandies.com.
Theswampdandies.com.
And all the information will be up there for touring and that sort of stuff.
And a few links through to the video, which is a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's got to be said, it's the first film clip I've ever made in any pyjamas at all, let alone borrowing the mandolin player's pyjamas. I thought bands are weird.
I thought the pyjama pants were a nice touch. Yeah. I thought they were a great touch. All right, Greg. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and make sure you check out the Swamp Dandies when you can. The record gets released tomorrow, which is what's the date? What's the date today, guys? 20th tomorrow?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you to the people off camera.